Hey guys, today I'm here to do a booktuber shoutouts or recommendations video. Now this is something I don't think I have ever done. I did the booktube shoutouts tag, which was extremely long, and I did that last year I believe, so I will link that in the cards, but I have never made a sit down talk about the booktubers I'm currently loving type of video. Back when I was doing monthly favorites videos, I used to just kind of tack my favorite booktubers onto those videos. But since I'm not doing monthly favorites anymore, I feel like I'm missing out on lots of opportunities to share with you guys booktubers who I have recently discovered and am loving. So in today's video, I will be talking about the 4 booktubers who I have either recently discovered or whose videos I have been watching a lot of recently. So the first booktuber I want to recommend to you guys today is Whitney from All the Shelves. Now I think I have mentioned her here on the channel before. If you liked Ron Litt's videos, or if you like Ashley's videos from Climb the Stacks, I think you will really enjoy Whitney's channel, and I would highly suggest you go check her out. Whitney is a former film studies student who is currently working on getting her PhD in American literature, so she definitely knows what she's talking about, and she has this really fantastic way of speaking really thoughtfully and really analytically about books, and yet she doesn't ever get too heady. She does go into theory sometimes, so if you don't like that, maybe you won't like her channel, but I really enjoy that as somebody whose own literature education was very light on the theory front. Now, like I said, Whitney is working towards a PhD in American literature, so if there's one series of her videos I would suggest you check out, I would say go check out her American Lit series. What she's doing is breaking down the American literary canon by decades, starting in 1900, I believe, and basically just highlighting what she feels are the keynote books that really serve to illustrate American literary trends at the time, kind of the social historical context of these novels, and it's just all things fabulous and educational, and I would go back to school if she was going to teach every single one of my classes. The next booktuber I would like to recommend is Kate Howe. So Kate, I found out about Kate partially from Whitney, and partially because Kate commented on a couple of my videos and I went and checked her out. There are a couple of things I really love about Kate's channel. First of all, she is so enthusiastic about reading, and not in a fake way at all. The second thing I like about Kate's channel is that we really don't read anything in common. Maybe there are a few classics crossovers that we have both read, but for the most part she reads completely different books than I do. She reads a lot of historical fiction, she reads a lot of classics, and a lot of kind of like family sagas, which are not things that I have been picking up, at least in recent years, but I just really love how she talks about them. Over the past 3 or so years that I have been doing booktube, I've really come to figure out what kind of books I like, what kind of genres and authors and themes, and so most of the people I'm subscribed to have the same general taste in books and literature. So what's nice about Kate's channel is I get a whole series of recommendations that I probably wouldn't have heard otherwise. She reads a lot of mystery as well, which is something I'm trying to get more into. So yeah, if you like classics, if you like different literary fiction, and if you like mysteries, I would definitely suggest you go check out Kate's channel. If you wanted a starting place with Kate's videos, I would definitely say check out any of her hauls, because she is very good about picking up books that stick to her general interests, or check out one of her videos on game changer books, which are books that she basically has read and loved and wants to gush about. Those are all good places to start. The third booktuber I would like to talk to you guys about today is Maddie from the Maddie Hatter. Now I'm sure some of you guys have already heard of her channel, but I would definitely suggest you check her out if you have either subscribed to myself or to Sabrina looking for Asian literature recommendations. I know I personally subscribed to Maddie specifically for her Japanese Lit series, so I will link a playlist or one of those videos down below, but she always seems really well researched in her videos. She seems very knowledgeable about the Japanese culture and literature that she's talking about, and we have a lot of fun talking about Japanese Lit in the comments of both of our videos. So again, if you're interested in Asian literature, if you're interested in Japanese Lit in particular, I would definitely check Maddie out. And the last booktuber I wanted to talk about today is Cathy from Another Great Etc. She is, I believe, a German booktuber who reads a lot of literary fiction. So if you like what I read, if you like what Mercedes or Jen Campbell reads, I think you'll like Cathy's channel. I actually only subscribed to Cathy last week, but the thing I love about her videos and what had me watching her videos for like 2 straight hours, the thing I like about Cathy is her personality. I hate to say quirky because that doesn't really mean anything, it's very subjective, but she just, she has a humorous tone to her videos. They're very lighthearted, and yet she's not afraid to get critical about books that she doesn't like. If you're not already subscribed to Cathy's channel and you want a starting place, I would definitely check out her authors whose works I want to complete video, where she really just highlights some of her favorite or most interesting authors, and I think that is obviously a very good place to kind of suss out her reading style and taste, and that's where I would recommend you start. So those were 4 of the booktubers that I have been watching a lot of over the past month or so, and I hope to make this video a recurring thing every couple months, update you guys on new people I found, but in the meantime I would really like if you guys could recommend me some more diverse booktubers. One thing I realized while putting this video together is that I watch a lot of white female booktubers. Now obviously there is nothing wrong with watching white female booktubers because there are a lot of them out there, but as somebody who tries to read diversely, or sort of tries to read diversely, I find it very ironic that I'm not actually watching diversely. So if you guys have any more diverse booktuber recommendations to recommend me, I would greatly appreciate it, and just leave them in the comments below. I of course will link all of these lovely ladies in the description box, along with all of the videos that I recommended, so feel free to check those out and share the love a little. But for me, that's all I have for today's video, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye! If you're not, one thing I realized, well, oh god, words are so hard.